scenario, we're gonna say she needs to increase tissue extensibility of this left gastroc and Achilles, okay? So in order to do that, I want to position her where I have it on a stretch as I'm doing the ultrasound, okay? So I'm going to use the goat. All right, so I would meet and greet. I would do all of my pre-assessments on her, okay? Because I'm doing heat, I need to check for what?
Sensation.
The sensation testing and all my pre-assessments, but what do I need to check? I'm doing thermal effects. Acute inflammation, so heat in the area, redness, swelling. We know she's got some pain because that's part of her scenario, okay? But if the pain goes along with those other symptoms, we would not do thermal effects on her. We could still do non-thermal effects, but is that going to increase tissue extensibility? No, okay? So we wouldn't be able to get our, I need a rolling stool somewhere. Oh, thanks. All right, so I don't have any redness in the area, and I checked the skin, and if you'll get me some alcohol, and I'll clean the skin as well, okay? So I went through all of my contraindications, and I went through all my pre-assessments. You don't need me to do the whole check-off, do you? No. Okay. Can somebody bring me some lotion?
Oh, we got 4 new bottles now?
Huh?
Audrey refilled them yesterday.
All right, so I clean my ultrasound head.
I was trying to get it to you.
And I clean my area to be treated. Now, I would rather you over towel than under towel, okay? Patients do not want lotion in parts of their body anywhere, okay? You doing lower back, I don't want lotion down my butt crack, okay? If you do that during lab tests, I'm gonna be like, it's over. Okay, so I am trying to increase tissue extensibility, so I'm using thermal effects here, okay? So I wanna apply the lotion liberally in the area, all right? So I'm gonna be coming from the muscle down into the tendon. So I'm doing a pretty large area here. So I'm looking at 1, 2, 2.5. So how many minutes would that be? About 7. About 7 minutes, okay? So on this machine, man, I wish I could tilt it. So on the machine, I'm gonna push sound for ultrasound. I'm gonna go on my time to 7 minutes here. Do I wanna be deep or superficial? I'm trying to get into muscle in the tendon. Okay, so what frequency am I gonna use? I'm gonna use a 1. Am I continuous or pulsed? Continuous, okay? If you want to do pulse, then you have to do a percentage, okay? With most of our research parameters being at 20%, except for shingles at 25%, okay? If I wanted to do superficial, I would be at the 3. If I was doing pulsed effects, then I would also probably be more superficial for wound and for areas of just getting those cellular effects. I'm at watts per centimeter squared for my intensity. Okay, and I'm gonna spread out my lotion in the area, okay?
So it's not on yet when you're doing that?
No, okay. Okay, all right, so then I am gonna start my movements and increase my intensity. All right, let me know when you feel a slight warmth. Okay, and for thermal effects for tissue extensibility, I can go up to what? What's my research parameter for that?
Tissue
2. Okay. All right. Now, I can also, if I want to stretch it even more, I can do that at the same time. That takes lots of practice though, okay, to be able to do that together. Now you see I'm coming linear here because I don't want to go off, but if I'm going over here, then I'm coming down like this, making sure I'm never going to expose this to air, and I'm doing my 4 centimeters per second. So this is too fast, and this is too slow. Could get a standing wave, okay? So a nice rhythm, like I said, more like a children's song. So A, B, C, D. I mean, seriously, children's songs have that little bit of rhythm. You don't want to do, I like big butts and I cannot lie, okay? Because then you're going to be like stomping her with it. Okay, see how I'm coming and I'm hugging the tissue? And I'm getting into that tendon. Are you feeling anything?
Not really.
Nothing? Not really meaning?
No.
Are you feeling tinkling though?
No, ma'am.
And some people have different feels to it, so. Okay. All right, so I've covered the area. Okay, my treatment is over, so I'm gonna keep moving it. I'm gonna turn my intensity down. Never stomping my sound head. Stop. And I'm gonna bring it up. Then I would clean it again. Put it back in its cradle securely, okay? And then I will clean the area, and then I can do my post assessments, okay? Okay, making sure I remind her she's gonna have redness and she could have an increase in her symptoms after this first treatment. Not bad. So it's really not bad at all. You've been doing these performance determinant skills checkoffs. So really it's the coordination of the unit and being able to coordinate as you're turning it up and turning it back down.